Welcome, dear ones, to March 2023. Now, this is the most important month of this year. That's what many astrologers would say. That's what seems to be there in the energetic field, in the cosmos, in the universe, the planets changing signs and so on. It seems to be packed with potential for change because, like, what does it mean important? Important means something is different than before. So the whole aspect of change comes into that, like we expect some change. And while this may be so, while there may be lots of changes or potential for change during this month, I want to actually direct your attention to something that is a lot more important for you. And that aspect is your own life. So the question is not, what are the planets doing this month? Unless you are one of those planets, then the question is important. But if you're a human being right now, incarnated into March 2023, you're here. The question is, what's important in your life? So how do you live this month? What do you change this month? Well, I actually want to bring it back to today, now, each and every single moment of this month, because this is what's really important for you. No matter what's going on in the world, the question is always, how does this affect my life? Or how do I actually affect the whole thing? And if I stay a passive passenger in life, observing the world, observing politics, observing different nations going through different things, or my own one, then I'm not creating. Then I'm consuming and I'm adding to the already predominant energy that's there. Now we can do this, but that doesn't sound very exciting. And it's not. The excitement in life comes from creation. We are creators. And our responsibility is to create our life. We can choose to be passive and not to create, but then we just create more of the same that's already there and that other people dictate. Or we can actually grow and move into becoming the creators. So this month, March, I want to invite you to really make it an important month and see the importance. But what's important is what you do. What we do and how we do it comes from who we are. So more importantly, we get to ask the question, who am I being today? And is this the same as yesterday and the day before? And am I really happy with this being, with this state of being? Or do I actually see there is some potential for growth, for change, for maybe drastic change? Is there potential in me that I can use today? And I can tell you, yes, there is potential in all of us. Am I ready? Or am I willing to work with this potential? Or do I choose to observe the cosmic potential and see how this plays out somehow, somewhere, maybe also dribble into my own life, but not really become an active part in creating my own path, in creating my own journey and what I want to experience. So that's the message for March 2023. No matter what's gonna go on in the world or in the universe, the question is, what do you do? How are you being? How do you create this moment? Who are you being in this moment? Who do you want to be? How do you want to live? What do you want to change? And are you willing to make the steps towards that change or those changes? And that's an inspiration for all of us. Let's always come back to our own lives, because these lives are our responsibility. Your life is your responsibility. Yes, you can say there are certain influences out there I can't change and they impact my life. There's a lot of creational room that you can or cannot use. That is up to you whether you use it or not. And the more you start using your creative potential and power, your authentic power in creating your path, your journey, your experiences, your state of being, your actions, your even outer worldly actions, the more you do this, the more you will find the outside circumstances changing to the way you vibrate, to the way you are. And the less you're influenced by them, the more you influence those. And this is what you send out into the collective field. And if more and more and more and more people do this on a daily basis, we change the field, we change the collective for the better, into the direction that we want to. We make it brighter, we make it more heaven-like, but it starts within us. And we need to stop complaining about how bad the world is. We're only adding to the self-consciousness of the world, which is like, the world is really bad. But we're part of that self-consciousness. So if we want to be confident and conscious, we need to actually build ourselves up, and we need to say, as part of this collective energy, I will be the part that is glowing. I will be the part that says, we are good, we are bright, we are powerful, we are loving, we are infinite. That's the part I'm playing in this consciousness game. But my life needs to reflect that. So I need to display that in every single little action I do today. Not just in my work when I get the chance to speak big words, or give great speeches, or do performances, or whatever we do. But in every single little action and thought and feeling throughout the day, that we're aware, we're conscious, and that we navigate into the direction that we want to be, how we want to be. So that's the most important thing. You, your life, how do you want to be today? Then be that, or move towards becoming that, step by step, non-judgmental, non-critical, not from the ego, judging your actions or judging your state of being, but from this desire and this pure intent, wanting to express your soul self here. And let's join this month, all of us who have this desire, who have this wish, let's encourage each other energetically to do it. Let's encourage each other and be there for each other. So I'm encouraging you now. Follow your soul self today, in this moment. We only live today in this moment, and that's our responsibility, how we do that. And so I encourage you, you encourage me. Let's encourage each other. Let's be there for each other. Everyone who has that intention, may it be strengthened. May it be supported by the energies of the universe. May it be supported by our community energies. That's what we actually have control over. And that's what's important in your life this month, today, and in mine, and in every single one's. I'm going to love you and leave you and send you into this month, send you into this moment. And we're going to talk again if you want to.